Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. That's the kicker. Tyler Luke set to get this started. And off we go from Jacksonville. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. At their own.
Yard line.
Okay, ready?
No! Here we go.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he'll work this out to the 23. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
Roquan Smith in on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 23-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Hey, go!
Lawrence on the draw. It's Etienne. And the pitch his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
11, Agate, rip, 23. Hey, Tomato, think right open.
Here's a designed run. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down.
Think right. Hey, kill. 13, Luke. Silver.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down.
Hey, Ozzy, shut up.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
At the 19-yard line.
2nd down. Jackson. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. And he's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Ravens 7, Jaguars nothing.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 2. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Brad,
he takes off. forward for about 4. It's second down.
At the 30-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
A gain of 15.
Great job with his legs. On the move for 15 and moving the chains with a first down.
First and 10.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Hey, I'm go, go, let's go. Here we go.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Just shy of midfield.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down.
Second and 5.
11.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will go all the way. Travis Hunter. Touchdown, Jaguars. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Shot! 180! 180! Finish up! Hey!
A first down throw for Jackson. Forced out wide. Now he takes off. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Hey!
Pistol formation with Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Henry. A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. A gain of 12. First down, Baltimore.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with first and 10. Now Jackson on the move. He's going to tuck it and go. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
On first and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Just a great way to finish off the drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game, and you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
Ravens 14, Jaguars 7.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Red on red.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And this will be a Jaguars first down as the tackle was made at about the 38-yard line.
And the Jaguars.
Take right. Go, let's go.
First and 10.
On the draw, the give to Etienne. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First and 10.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Jaguars.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's caught downfield by Hunter. And he will score. Jarquez Hunter. Touchdown, Jacksonville. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This fielded at the 2. And the good kick pays off. Will only be able to take this past the 10-yard line.
DC, right? You are X. Alpha, sit hard.
Start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And he's going to give ground and lose yardage here. Back to the 6. On play action, here's Jackson. Rolling right, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third and long for Jackson. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
34-yard line.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Sink right. Hey,
now this looks like a design run. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. This is 3rd and 6.
A loss of 2.
11.
Brings up 3rd down and 6.
Hey, kill.
Lawrence. Back into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
11, Agate.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a design run. And he'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Now Etienne. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second.
It's now
Talk things over before 3rd down. The RPO. That one is complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. In motion comes Thomas.
13, Luke. Go, let's go. Sink right open. Go. Silver.
Lawrence to throw for it on 4th down. Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
That is left side and caught by Flowers. And he will score! Zay Flowers! Touchdown, Ravens. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Luke now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Ravens have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
That's complete on the tight end screen. Second down, they need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Set up the screen. Out wide. It's Brown. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
30 left. Hey, lock.
Now Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Mitchell. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And he's out of bounds up close to the 45-yard line.
A gain of
19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a give, but here comes the reverse. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Jackson now on 2nd down. He runs with it. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the 1st down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
That is intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Winger. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
Now a handoff. ETN. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 24.
To throw is Lawrence.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
Think right. Hey, I'm gun. 11, Agate. Go, let's go.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
30 left. 11. Here we go, sir.
Second down, Lawrence. Headed left, fine time. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Hey, Soko.
In motion is Hunter. Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
And that's a pretty good effort here on third and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being short of the first down.
Hey, Soko, Hunt. 13, Lou. Here we go.
Lawrence throwing on fourth down. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, getting the job done on fourth. And now it's first and goal.
First down.
Smash.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
ETN. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
11. 13, Lou.
Pick up of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Again, they give it to ETN. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Extra point line little is good. And the Jaguars will even this score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Hey, Alpha, what?
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
Brings up second and 11.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the gun, Jackson. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. On is Luke to add the extra point. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. So now another extra point try here from a little shorter distance. A little bit easier following the penalty, and the kick is good.
28. Jaguars 21.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Big 13 heavy. Check. All right, let's go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
Now, this looks like a design run, and you'll get this up past the 30-yard line. Big play coming up. This is third down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Think right.
On the give, it's ETN. And he'll take this one up to about the 34-yard line. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
This is our last chance. Decent 24. Soka, hot. Hey, I'm gun.
To throw is Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
Wanna quit? 180. Yo, get hot. 180. Get hot.
Again, right up the middle to Henry. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
At the Jaguars' 32-yard line.
You change it. Hey, officer,
Now Jackson. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
18-yard line.
180.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. He's got his big tight end. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Baltimore.
So much NFL history has come from within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Up next, it's our main event between the Baltimore Ravens and the Chicago Bears.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Machine Ali on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
This is Henry on second. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Escapes the pocket. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. He won't be able to get past the line. And very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on 3rd down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
Here we go, 4th down with Williams. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown. I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Ali to return it. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Now here's Lamar. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And now it's 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Jackson now on 3rd. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short.
11 more yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
Well, there in the huddle, partner. We've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. The left side caught by Andrews. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
15 more yards.
that one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down now, ball at the 33. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Easy, 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Lamar now from the gun. Finding Flowers. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Lamar out of the pistol. He'll set up the screen for Henry. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Setting up 2nd and goal.
Middle. Ready.
Pistol snap to Jackson. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Josh Blackwell to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
It's a gain of 20.
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Complete right side. Burton has it. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yuck on top of it.
And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears get some late points and the lead. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's got Andrews. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
This one's to Andrews outright. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. First down, here's Lamar. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Throwing again is Lamar. Pass pulled in by Henry. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Lamar throwing again. Dumped off to his running back. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
Second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Henry. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens earn the chance to tie before halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie things up at 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
20-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. He put everything he had into this one. Into a crowd and intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Devin Duvernay to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
And 8 at the 23-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
What is up?
Staying grounded with Swift. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Going run again with Swift. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's only 2 on the pickup, and they remain 2 yards shy as it brings up 4.
It's 4th down.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Ready to go.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle them up before it came to fruition.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Setting up the running back screen. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
They give to Henry on the inside handoff. And a nice stop here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again, and he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens grab the lead on their first series of the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 21
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. So 1st down from the 41. Running behind center with Swift. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
41-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Looking to throw. On the move, headed right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Baltimore Ravens. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go here in the Inner Harbor. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Nice shot. Hey, middle. Get on.
First play of the game, first throw of the game. Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
So you work all week on your opening script, Mike, and what happens? Well, that opening script is going to have to wait until your second possession. The defense comes out with a big stop early. They get the interception, and now it's the opposing team going out looking to take this early lead.
Right to the air is Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second down, Prescott. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll get this out wide. To the pylon, he's pinned. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Dallas.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Report.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
It's a gain of 11. And a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Nice shot. Hey, report.
On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Omar, ready?
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 9.
Get on.
From the gun, Jackson. A gain there of 20. Good for a Raven first down.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. that one knocked away. And it's incomplete.
This is something they teach defensive linemen, Mike, that, of course, we want to get to the quarterback and pressure and hit him and ultimately sack him. But if you don't think you're going to get there, when his hand comes off the ball, your hands go up. Get in that throwing lane, get a deflection, and he's able to force the incomplete.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Get on! Get on!
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Finding space at the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On play action, here's Dak. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down. A pickup there of 28 yards.
A 28-yard gain. And the
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Devontae Williams. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They're looking at a second down and 9 to go. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Left side, caught by Lamb. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Well, they hook up again, second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
First down, Dallas.
And 46.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go. 26.
Here's Prescott. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
That's another Cowboys.
They'll throw again. Dak. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough.
And he's into the end zone. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
On the return, it's Mitchell. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Demarion Overshown there on the tackle.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29.
First and 10 at the
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A give right up the middle to Henry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
You got to make it happen. Good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the
on first and 10. Jackson moving to his right. He runs with it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. Here's a run. And he will get into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Prescott on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Prescott. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Travis Jones in for the sack. It's It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down. To throw is down. That's into the hands of Turpin. And he's taken down up past the 35. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Now, Prescott. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go! All right, hey.
Prescott now. He's going to take a shot down the field. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah! Here we go!
Prescott again. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. A return now from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
47. 26.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
And the Cowboys first down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Cowboy 1st down.
Throwing is Prescott. Open man downfield. It's C.D. Lamb. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. A big connection from Dak to C.D. 45 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hey, kill! What do you think?
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Dak to throw, exiting the pocket right. Back to the sideline and intercepted.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Looks like power ahead was required. And nothing doing there. Might get it out to the 2, but that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 2-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9.
You are X. What are you?
Lamar going to work from the pistol. They're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air.
He gets free inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 97 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yeah! Here we go. We're going to 54. Why?
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain. Brings up
2nd down, Prescott. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
The 43-yard line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
To the right side, he's got Andrews. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore 1st down.
You. It's hot. You are X.
Here's Henry. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. It is 2nd and 6.
Go.
Fourth quarter underway, and here's Henry. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play.
Derrick Henry. And he will score again. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
On the return, here's Turpin. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Dak will throw it here on 1st down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw is Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good for a Cowboys.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Open man down the field is Turpin. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. To the air again, Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Ravens are going to take over here at their own 22.
You know, Mike, I think at this point,